Wacheni kuambia hii dynamic ya hii assembly. Unajua Nairobi sio county assembly ya vijijini. And there's a very big influence ya leaders, ya political formations, ya both sides. Kuna watu wengi wako na sisi hapa. Kuna wakati sisi tuliondolewa, mimi niliondolewa park because of the questions I was asking the governor. Na vile walikuwa wanajaribu kuassault one of the members in the floor of the assembly here, the whole assembly rose and said to the governor, no. Kuna watu who have been intimidated by the party. There are people who have been used. Hata hapa, kuna media houses, Standard na Nation, I think who have been attacked and told that they are not supposed to be reporting from this floor of the assembly. Oh, yes. Some of us have stood with the media, told them that even if you don't agree with what a journalist writes, can you please know that this is a public house? There are laws which are governing the operations of this house. You cannot decide on who comes and who doesn't come, and you even employ some of them to cause divisions among the journalists. We have told the speaker categorically so. So hii mrengo yetu, it is almost 75 to 80% of the members of the assembly. The vile tu governor is still finding comfort in blinding the party leaders. Lakini hii itatoka, because the Nairobians are starting to get tired. If you withdraw the health services, you withdraw the education services, wataanza kuchoka na yeye. Sisi hatuna shida na governor kama anataka kuishi hivyo, lakini provide services to Nairobians. Sawa. So asanteni sana kwa kuja leo wana Nairobi na the media fraternity. One of the things which has made us call this press conference is the need to urgently address issues which are dealing with the Nairobi City County. As you are aware, sometimes back we highlighted some of the things which are happening in Nairobi related to the governance, the management of the city as a whole. And I think it's degenerating further in that the governor seems to have pocketed the leadership of this assembly. What we are witnessing now is the governor targeting MCAs individually to ensure that they are assaulted and are not able to represent the people who elected them here. It started sometimes back in Korogocho, in Kariobangi, where an MCA, Joel Munuve, was assaulted, attacked in the presence of the governor by people who are believed to have been hired by the governor himself. Yesterday, even in the afternoon, Kitusuru MCA, Alvin Dolando Palapala, at that time MCA, was violently attacked by goons who were hired by nobody but the governor of the Nairobi City County. If the governor thinks that the thuggery and the hiring of goons is going to change the course of his performance, I think he is very deluded in that, because I don't think that violence should be the way the leaders should go. I don't think that if you disagree with the MP or the governor, then you should be assaulted, or the president, you should be assaulted or done something wrong. What we are witnessing in Nairobi today is a result of the governor feeling that he is above the law. He cannot be held to account. He knows that he has held the assembly hostage, that the speaker is his personal friend, that they cannot stand up here and demand for Nairobi to be managed better. We are seeing a little bit of lip service being done all over Nairobi, cleaning and so on. This is like, kupaka lipstick on the roads of Nairobi, like we witnessed sometimes in the former regime, where somebody decided to do that he was going to do rapid transport system by just putting a lipstick all over Thika Road. This is what the governor is also doing in Nairobi. There is no change. We know that State House has given the Nairobi City County 3 billion shillings for this event. But what we are seeing here is not something which is even worth 100 million shillings. What is the governor fearing? That the MCAs who are challenging him to be accountable. We want to know what governance framework make Dishina County tick. Yeah. We know that the thing is very good. But the law of Kenya does not believe in the goodness of any leader. We have to operate under the law. Anything we do, we have to do it under the law. The bursaries of this county have not been issued. The World Development Fund cannot be paid. Contractors are now hostages. Legal fees become spending bills. In fact, the biggest problem that the president has in the country is as a result of the mismanagement of Nairobi. Nairobi is bigger than 27 to 30 counties combined, according to the government itself. Why should it be managed the way it is being managed? When you see the governor now resorting to violence to attack MCAs who have been elected directly, we are not invited here by the governor. We have not been invited here by the leadership of this the assembly. We have not been invited by the speaker. We have been elected directly at the ballot, like the president was elected, like the governor was elected, like the MPs and the senators were elected. So we would like to condemn whatever the governor is thinking that is going to scare anybody, and you know these boys will be arrested. If they cannot be arrested, the police should tell us. If they cannot arrest these boys, then we look for them ourselves. So we know that we are dealing with thuggery in this country, that the police is not above is not on top of things, and to ensure that everything which is happening in this Nairobi then is now as a result of the breakdown of the rule of law. And so asanteni sana. I'll let kama ni governor kwa sababu ya vitu vingi sana. Kwanza juzi saizi unajua kulikuwa na supplementary budget which is laid in the floor of the assembly. And recently, after church service hapa Nairobi Eastlands, governor aliita MCAs Kilimani na kakaa nao chini na akasema MCA yeyote mwenye atakuwa anajaribu kumpinga atakuwa naona yeye ni nani. Juzi president alikuwa anafika kwangu Kileleshua hapo kwa United Pentecostal Church. Governor alimobilize, ni kama maisha yake alikuwa na depend on Kileleshua. Na amekuja, alikuwa ameleta speaker hajawahi attend church service ya governor. Majority leader, minority leader, all the whips. I think in that church, they had more than 80 MCAs. The record your governor in all the meetings, even when he was very popular here, was 15. And he was personally calling them. Alikuwa anapigia kila mtu mwenyewe. Na akahakikisha kwamba wamekuja na wameonyesha kwamba ako na hao. Na alimobilize vijana sana kwangu hapo. So you see the tactic the governor is trying to use is very easy to defeat. Na governor atajipata hapa peke yake because akianza kutumia violence, hata yeye mwenyewe kuna violence imetumika kwake. Na tulikuja hapa tukakondemn tukasema kwamba kama kuna mtu alikuwa amekosana na governor, afai kumpiga na mawe huko Kibra. Na sio vizuri kumpiga na mawe. Tukasema kwamba governor apatie, wakati hapa alikuwa anataka kushikwa bila kuacha assembly ifike hata the first budget. Tulisema kwamba governor nataka kujua huyu governor ni wa aina gani. We have had 5 governors in Nairobi. Sakaja is the 5th governor. Out of these 5 governors, we are seeing a trend where Sakaja is becoming the worst governor. Apart from kusmile na Kiingereza mingi, atuoni kitu.
Dimples.
Atuoni.